Hi, today I'm answering the question, where do I find the time? Where do I find the time to read all of these books? And where do I find the time to review many of the books that I've read? As well as where do I find the time to write? To write as many of the books as I've written. I have over 20 books now that I've written since 2008. As well as I blog. I'm building my own publishing company. I'm talking about working 9 to 5. Where do I find the time to do all of this? Well, interestingly enough, I probably wouldn't have been able to answer this question as easily if I hadn't remembered a time when I was reading this article some years ago about how writers, are just getting into their career or expanding their career when they turn 40 years old. Now, when I first heard this, I was kind of like, whoa, blown away by that article, by this study. 40 years old, just getting started. I thought I was kind of late because I had my first essay published traditionally when I turned 40. So I was really happy to hear this, although, this wasn't planned. It just happened this way because today, as I look at, many people or some people that are 40 years old, it seems like the trend might be that they're just getting into finding a mate or wanting to settle down and have the children and that type of thing. But by the time that I was 40 years old, I had two children who were in college at the time. I was almost about maybe 20 years deep into my second marriage. I worked a number of the corporate jobs, as well as other jobs. I had been the cheerleading mom. I had been the football mom. I had been to the high school graduations and the college graduations. I've been to the weddings. As well as I've been a young adult in college and then the older adult in college while my kids are in college. And I lived all over the country, lived overseas. Partied myself out. So, I had so many experiences with me, which is what a lot of writing is built off of, are the experiences that you bring to your work. So by the time that I was 40, I was at a stage then where there was nothing left for me to do but to hop off that roller coaster and now get into my passion, which was to hop into that chair, enjoy, some really good books by some fine authors, get to interviewing them and reviewing the work and then writing my own work and publishing my work, illustrating it, just doing the whole, gamut. I have plenty of time to sit now and to enjoy my passion. And so I want to thank you for your time, for tuning in and listening to me talk about where I find my time. Again, this is RYCJ, and I really appreciate you tuning in today.